President Yoweri Museveni has defended his recent election victory, saying low voter turnout among his supporters, not opposition strength, explains the outcome.
I hear the opposition wasting time talking nonsense. You really, if you don't know Uganda, you can waste your time. They are lucky because all my supporters did not turn up. Only a few came, only 8 million. They turned up, there will be no opposition in Uganda.
Speaking at the NRM Liberation Day celebrations, Museveni thanked God and Ugandans for participating in what he described as a successful election exercise. He said Uganda's economy has recovered and is now growing at 7%, with expectations of double-digit growth once oil production begins.
Now the economy of Uganda has recovered and gone through 5 phases. First of all, minimum economic recovery. Then expansion of the small colonial economy which we had after it had recovered. The economy is moving very fast. We are growing at 7% now.
However, Museveni noted that a section of the population is still trapped in poverty and remains outside the money economy. He said that at independence, only 9% of Ugandans were in the money economy, a figure that rose slowly over the years. Museveni said government programs such as NADS, which provided grants and soft loans, helped increase participation in the money economy from 32% in 2013 to 61% by 2019. Despite this progress, 39% of Ugandans are still outside the money economy.
But there are still groups of our population who are outside the money economy. These are the ones who are in poverty. From the colonial times, we had a small group of our people in the money economy. At independence, the figure they gave me were 9% in the money economy.
To address this, Museveni said the government will intensify the parish development model (PDM) and ensure funds reach all homesteads. He also announced plans to support border riders, ghetto youth, border communities, cultural and religious leaders, and unemployed university graduates. The president also warned against corruption in government programs, revealing that some individuals have already been arrested for campaigning or extorting money from the public. He said communities involved in such acts will be dissolved and those who stole money will face jail.
We have already arrested the one of Buambo. Because I got the information when we were campaigning. And I sent people to check and it was true. Even in Maracha, I got information there from the public. Even in Uganda, when I was there the other day. All those, the ones who were Kwega Viraboka, who are only giving themselves, that's a mistake, they should stop. Those committees should be dissolved and new ones created properly.
On the election outcome, Museveni said although he received 8 million votes, many of his supporters did not turn up to vote. He claimed that while the NRM had 18 million eligible supporters, only 14 managed to register in time and just 8 million eventually voted. Museveni blamed the low voter turnout on 2 main factors, that is, alleged threats of violence by opposition and indiscipline among some NRM leaders. He criticized the police for failing to act against election-related violence and accused some NRM members of causing divisions within the party.
And then the police, this police, doing nothing about it, for misbehaving and nobody does anything about them. Some people have been attacked. Why should you attack anybody because of the elections? What right do you have to even use harsh words? You have no right to say that. Why would the police hear this and keep quiet? So that is reason number one why I think some people did not turn up. So these two groups must watch them. The opposition who use terrorist approach, our own people who are indisciplined and selfish.
He dismissed opposition complaints about the election, saying they misunderstood Uganda's political dynamics. Museveni warned that both opposition elements and indisciplined NRM members would be dealt with. The president said his government is only beginning its work and promised to do more to ensure wealth creation reaches all Ugandans. Lydia Feli Akulu, NTV Tonight.